Hi guys, it's Paul. I just want to give you a heads up on how to build Appi correctly, okay? And there's two ways of doing it. There's either the warm market or the cold market. Now, let's talk about the cold market first, because this is really where most people are, because most people are in the NFL club, no friends left, okay? Now, if that is you, and that applies to me and a lot of people, because we've all been in deals where we've been burnt, okay? It means we've got to go down the cold market route, okay? Now, if you look at the cold market, you've got to look at it like I look at my events company, which is a proper bricks and mortar business, okay? Now, I've never actually worked out the exact figures, but it must be around about £300 or £400 per paying customer that it costs us to generate what I call a real customer who's going to pay us a chunk of money for doing their event, okay? Now, admittedly, we're going for a higher target customer. You know, we're looking at £5,000 to £10,000 sort of customer, but we do smaller work down to £2,000. So obviously, it's not so cost effective when we get a £2,000 customer, you know, versus a £8,000, £9,000, £10,000 customer. You get where I'm coming from? So we have to spread our marketing budget right across the whole realm. Now, we use SEO. We spend £250 a month on SEO, and that's every month, month in, month out, every year, okay? And that keeps our web page positioned where it needs to be, so we can get as much traction and backlinks off other people doing searches for our company on Google, okay, and on search engines. The second thing we do, we use Google paid ads, okay, and that runs to several £100 a week, okay. We use magazines. We've just paid out £350 for next month in Shropshire Life magazine. It's a full page advert. We have our stock van sign written. That isn't cheap, getting a van sign written every time we get a new van. We've got boards, signboards at the end of our road, our industrial estate, which is on a main road, so people see the passing traffic. We change those signs every 6 months, put different pictures and different signs up. We're doing drop cards. We're doing events. We do 3 to 4 shows a year where we go along, buy a pitch, and then put our TPs up on those stands, and we you know, get customers that way. So we're using every trick in the book. And then of course we've got word of mouth working for us. So, you know, when we're on site, you know, people who come to our events, they see our drop cards, because we leave them with our customers, and if the customers get asked who do you get a TP from, they give them a drop card out which they can give to those people. So we're using every trick in the book we can find to market our business, and anything new that comes along we use. Oh, one other thing we've actually bought domain names with our company search term in them as well, so that people go to those search terms, bang, straight onto that domain, brings them to our site. So we're doing everything we possibly can to get those customers. Now, if you take marketing, social media and Facebook, we don't use it a lot. We've got a Facebook page, sure we do, but it's not where we're at, okay? And quite honestly, it's well overrated. Now, the biggest cost of us actually doing a lead, getting a lead and getting a customer to paying, is actually going out and doing a site visit, preparing a quote, a tailored quote. That takes at least an hour, and phone work, and there's lots of phone calls. So we're spending a lot of time once we get a customer to get them into business. Now, if you take Appi Travels and you look at the Appi the same way, you think, how have I got to do all that to get a customer? Well, the answer is, quite honestly, yes, you've got to do a lot of work. Now, to get a good person, somebody like me, then I'll take some doing. I mean, I get pitched all day long by all the top guys. They're after me all the time, okay, because they know I know what I'm doing. So, for example, I've got my own personal domain name. So it's my name, mrpaulsmith.com. That's my domain I market with, okay, so people know it's a real person. I have my picture. I have videos over YouTube. I put videos on Facebook. I personalise my Appi business, so people see me, oh, that guy's in Appi Travels. They associate me with my business, just like they associate me with my TP company, okay? So when I'm walking around town, people know that I'm in, you know, I'm in this networking thing, and I'm also in an events company. Guys, you've got to get out there in the marketplace. I've just done 10,000 drop cards with me in front of my car, on the front page, and then underneath that, there's on the back side of it, my domain name's on the front page, and on the back side is a bit about Bitcoin and my domain name again with my picture. Everything's there, guys. They see me, Paul. They're not seeing some sort of, you know, something else. They're seeing me, yeah. And I'm marketing me. I'm not marketing Appi Travels. So when I'm coming across as I'm credible and I know what I'm talking about, then I've built a sales funnel with me on the video, talking all the way through it. So I'm personalizing my sales funnel all the way through, so people are buying me. they're not buying Appi Travels. And that's the key, guys, because people want to know there is something that is not going to hurt them or harm them or rip them off, okay? And it's very, very important to get, like this. So, Confucius once said that man stand on mountainside, wait long time for roast duck to fly in, yeah? And that is so true. So what you've got to do with Appi, you've got to get out there and start marketing in the real world. Now, if you're going to go down the cold market route with Appi, then you need to have a sales funnel, which I'll set up for you. You can duplicate my sales funnel, no problems there at all. You just got to go to my domain, opt in, and all the instructions are there to duplicate exactly what I'm doing. And that's going to help you. It's really, really going to help you, okay? Because it's me doing the pitch for you. It's me explaining the plan, me explaining the setup. It's me selling everything for you on your behalf. So they know that they're going to be dealing with a real person who knows what they're talking about, okay? That is really, really important because we're not some sort of flip-flop money game which may or may not work, okay? It's very important to get this credibility across, just like my events company. We are a real company and we have to deliver. It's no good on a Monday morning if I have got no work for the boys. I've got 5 guys that work for us in the company. They've got to be paid. So we have to do the work to make sure the boys get paid. We pay the rent on the building, everything. Everything's got to work. And Appi's got to work the same. Now Appi's been designed to earn you an easy 1K a day. Easy. Okay, so you need to look at it the right way. You need to capitalize your business correctly. So the first thing we need to do is you need to get in the Traveller. You want to get in the Traveller, and ideally you want to get in the Navigator as well. That's going to be $400. Bang, straight in. Now, what I'd also suggest is getting the Even Up. So there's another $875 there on the 3 Even Up plans. Those things are awesome. When I joined Appi, we didn't have the Appi fund, we just had the Even Up, and it's a fantastic plan. I still get paid daily on that plan from work I did 3 years ago because it pays to infinity, guys. It also gives you 100% matching bonus. That is so powerful, and it pays that matching bonus down 500 levels deep, okay? Really, really powerful, extremely, extremely powerful, guys. And you can earn a lot of money from that Appi fund. So ideally, you want to be in the Even Up and the Appi fund. Get your business capitalized. That's going to be about $1,200. Get in, guys. Don't be frightened. You need to look at this the right way around. Too many people are looking at Appi as if they're looking through a set of binoculars the wrong way round and looking at $125. Oh man, oh dear, that's so much money. No, guys, it's chunk change. And then by a matter of course, you put everybody in the VIP. That's just $79 a month. Just everybody goes in there, and just that builds in the background, guys. But focus on the front end. Focus on duplication and getting your business working. Now, in my funnel, I explain exactly how you get the traffic, okay? So you're gonna have to put your hand in your pocket, you have to buy some traffic, and then get it sent to the sales funnel that then converts into sales. So every time somebody comes to it, the system's designed to upsell them and convert them into a sale so you get a commission. Not rocket science, it's just good, sensible business. And that's how you use a sales funnel and marketing system. So it's all there. I show you everything you need to know to make this thing work. So it's a question of getting yourself wised up. Now, this is the final piece of the puzzle, guys. Okay, and this is where it gets really real. Once you've got these people on board, you've got to make sure they duplicate, okay? And you've got to set them up and give them the right information. That's why I'm shooting this video, guys, to get people really so their heads are in the right space. The 6 inches between your left ear and your right ear is what it's all about. You've got to start thinking right. This is a very powerful business. Now, you get your systems working correctly, $1,000 a day is small change. You can get this thing up to a lot more money than that once you've got your duplication working. And that's the key here, guys. So we've got to get focused, we've got to get ourselves real, and we've got to understand exactly what's on the table. There is not one business out there on the internet that can even come close to what we've got here. So for that reason, you've got to spend a bit of time explaining to people how this works. Now, there's another way of building this business, and that's what I also do. I build it old school with like warm market in my backyard, okay? So we do weekly meetings, and what we do is I do the presentation, people come to the meeting, and then we do the presentation with the encouragement for that person to get on board that night, okay? That's the sale. We do a presentation to sell the opportunity so that person, that guest, joins that night, and we can do all that with Wirex and Bitcoin. It's so cool, it really is. Now, the job is for that person that's just joined to come to the following meeting on the Monday night where we do the whole process again. So very quickly, within a week, we can turn the whole thing around so that guest has got 2 or 3 downline by the following Thursday. And that's the key, guys, let the meeting do the work. Now, to build my business, what I'm doing is I've created a drop card for this year with a picture of me in front of the car, with my domain name, mrpaulsmith.com, yeah? And on the back side, it says, everybody needs to earn at least 1 Bitcoin, yeah? With my domain name underneath, a picture of Bitcoin. And that is getting sent to over 10,000 homes. I've ordered 10,000 drop cards, postcard size, which will go to every letterbox in my local town once the kids go back to school. And where they're going to? They're going to the sales funnel where they see me and I sell them the opportunity. So guys, you've got to start thinking outside the box here a little bit. Start following some of what I've said on this video, and you ain't going to go too far wrong. As I say to my guys here in town, I say, look, hang on my shirt tails and you're going to have some real happy days. And that's what really it's all about, having an happy day.